and this is our review on Avengers Infinity War. And we have not talked about it, and this is so gonna contain spoilers. It's so gonna contain spoilers.
I've been dying to talk about it this whole fucking time.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Every time I say it, literally, you're like, no, don't save it, save it.
I always want to save it. Just save it so we're doing
Oh my god.
So, here we are, and we are about to talk about Avengers Infinity War. Go ahead and start.
Where to fucking begin? Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? That was insane. That was like awesome, but it was like, holy shit.
Fucking epic.
Oh my god. So fucking Thanos actually gets them all. He gets the whole fucking gauntlet. Holy shit. That was insane.
Not only does Thanos collect all the gems, so many fucking people die.
Oh
now I'm talking
God.
like big characters. Should we
Most
just list the characters?
Yeah, okay. Holy shit.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. We're
so
gonna list
Loki.
Wait. We're gonna list all the characters that
God,
died.
just say names. Just fucking.
So definitely fucking spoilers. All right.
Yeah.
Loki died.
Loki fucking died immediately.
What's his name? Idris Elba's character from Thor. I forget the character's name. The one that opens the portal.
Oh, him, something with an H. Fucking, he died.
He died.
The guy who opens it. Oh, what's his name?
Gamora dies.
Gamora was sacrificed. That fucking.
Gamora was sacrificed. Thanos kills her
to get the
soul gem. So she died.
Which was like actually kind of a crazy scene because you see like Thanos crying because
Yeah, Thanos actually was sad about it.
Because the whole reason you get the Soul Stone is you have to sacrifice one.
Well,
you
let's
love
name all the people who died.
Yeah, anyway,
okay.
yeah. We'll go back to
so
that.
So Gamora died.
Gamora died. Loki died. Fucking, oh my god.
Okay.
We thought Iron Man died.
Yeah,
but
there was
then
a
he survived.
Where I thought Iron Man was done because Thanos fucking stabs him. Thanos takes his own spear from Tony and stabs him right through the fucking chest. They're like, oh shit, no, not Tony.
God damn.
But he survived.
Because Doctor Strange saved him.
But Doctor Strange is gone.
Fuck. Is he? Did he?
Yeah. Doctor Strange.
Who was there?
No. No, he survived.
No, he's just there.
Okay.
Okay, so it was those two initially. And then as this fight started going on, Vision died.
Vision was, oh my god, not only did he die, but he got that gem torn right out of his fucking head.
It's exactly what that. He fucking grabbed it and ripped it, and he like, there's a hole in his head. He died.
The top of his head was
like
fucking torn off.
the second he pulled it, he just went limp, and he was just killed.
Yeah, he was dead.
Yeah.
So he died.
Holy shit.
So let's start from Wakanda, the people who died in Wakanda.
Oh, fuck.
All right?
Half of Wakanda, pretty much.
Okay, so...
okay, pretty much, those are the people that died from like actually being killed. But once he got the full gauntlet,
he snapped his finger,
and people started
and half the fucking
dying.
universe
just
was
like
gone.
nothing.
So this is what we're talking about.
So those are the first three that died before that happened. They actually died.
They actually died.
Like Gamora was dropped. Fucking Vision got his head crushed by Thanos.
And then Loki was fucking. He snapped his neck.
No, he choked him out.
No,
he did. Yeah, he snapped his neck. Yeah.
And then I can't remember his character's name, but Idris Elba's character died. Those are the ones that got legit killed. The ones that died when Thanos snapped his finger after collecting all 6 gems.
Pretty much all the Guardians. I think all the Guardians
are dead. Except Rocket. Rocket survived.
Rocket's the only Guardian alive.
Groot died.
All the Guardians died. Fucking Cap's gone. No, Cap's there.
All the Guardians except Rocket.
No, Cap's there.
Cap survived. Bucky died.
Bucky's gone. Black Panther's gone. Fucking Spider-Man's gone.
Spider-Man.
That was a sad one. That one was the saddest one.
When Spider-Man died,
because he was clenching onto Tony, saying like, "I don't want to."
He was hugging Tony, and he was like, "I don't want to die. I don't want to go.
I don't want to go."
And then he just kind of lays back, and Tony's just staring at him.
And he just said, "I'm sorry."
That one put a lump in my throat. That was hard to watch
because he was scared. He didn't want to die. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like he's a kid. He was like, I don't want to die.
Holy shit.
Scarlet Witch died.
Vision died, yeah.
Vision would die before that.
Fuck.
Bucky, did I say Bucky?
Yeah, you said
Bucky died.
Falcon died.
Only
ones left were War Machine and Hulk.
It would be easier to name who was left.
Yeah, honestly.
It would be easier.
The only ones that didn't die were War Machine, Tony.
Wait, let's start from space. Tony and Doctor Strange
and Nebula.
Nebula
survived.
So Wakanda, who survived?
War Machine. Hulk. Thor. No, wait,
Thor.
Captain America. And
Black Widow.
What was her name from Black Panther?
Oh, what was her name? Michonne.
I forget her name, but she survived.
I wonder if his sister survived. They didn't really go back to that, but there was a spot where she got attacked.
They don't touch on that.
So where else? Oh, New York. Then we cut to New York.
Fucking Nick Fury.
At the end of the credits, they show Nick Fury and the girl from that show.
I know her name. What's her name?
Yeah, what is her name? Agent what?
I don't know, but she's the agent that was in the first event. Pretty much all the Avengers. She
was the one from How I Met Your Mother. I can't remember her agent's name.
But she died.
Yeah,
but after Nick died, he was sending a signal to someone.
He was sending a signal.
And it showed the symbol for Captain Marvel.
So this is the end credits. The end credits scene, they showed Nick Fury driving with her in New York. Then people start disappearing after Thanos did his thing. And they're like, what the fuck's going on? So then Nick's looking at her and she disappears. And then he pulls out a device to send a signal, like kind of like a distress signal.
And then he starts vanishing.
Yeah, he starts saying motherfucker. He's a motherfucker.
Really cuts him up.
And then he just like disappears.
But then you see the Captain Marvel symbol.
But then they zoom in on this little device. It looks like an old pager. And it zooms in and it showed the Captain Marvel symbol.
But that had happened after Thanos killed everyone, and then it cuts to him on that farm on Titan that remember the one he said like he had, like in the end of Infinity Gauntlet? Yeah. And he was just kind of sitting there peacefully, like resting. Like
smiling.
He said earlier that after he would cleanse the universe, he would rest. And he did that. It ends with him fucking sitting down, relaxing. But like he's, thinking about everything that happened. But so it ends there, then the credits roll, and then they show the scene with Nick Fury fucking sending the signal.
We did was mention everybody who died. We actually haven't talked about the story at all.
Oh my god.
The story was awesome. I'm a fan of the Infinity Gauntlet. I've been a fan of it since junior high. I'm older, so I remember when it was brand new. So I've been a fan of it since day one, like since it very first came out. So this movie for me was a total dream come true. Total dream come true. I've been excited for this movie for years. So finally seeing the Infinity Gauntlet come to life in a movie form, it was fucking epic. It was epic. I enjoyed every single fucking second of it, and I am dying to watch it again. I cannot wait. I'm going to watch this movie like 10 more times. Yeah. It was amazing.
Okay, so off the bat, to start off, it starts off obviously at the way Ragnarok ended, where they're on that ship, and then that big ship shows up, and that's kind of where this one picks up.
Because everybody in that Asgardian ship
so
died.
It starts off all the Asgardians dead. Thor is being like held by Thanos, and that's where he kills Loki because give me the Tesseract.
And then Hulk came out.
Yeah.
And
Hulk tried to fight Thanos, and he got his fucking ass kicked.
So if anybody was wondering, can Hulk whoop Thanos? No. Oh, no.
He had one gem, and he still kicked it. He didn't even use the gem.
He didn't use the gem,
and he
Thanos
kicked his
straight
ass.
Whooped Hulk's ass.
He kicked his ass so hard that he refused to come back out. Bruce
said,
Banner didn't change the whole fucking movie because he would not come back out.
Even at Thanos' crew, they were like, "Should we help him?" And they're like, "No, let him have his fun." Yeah. And Thanos whooped the fucking shit out of Hulk.
He didn't even use his powers.
To the point
just beat the shit out
that
of
once he turned back into Bruce Banner, there was parts where Bruce was trying to transform, and Hulk's face would come out.
No, fuck, no. He doesn't want it.
He didn't want to come back out.
He was terrified.
Yeah, so like the Hulk, he did not make an appearance after that because Bruce Banner could not conjure him.
Yeah.
Because basically Hulk was scared. He's like, I'm not coming back out.
First time he got his ass kicked.
Yeah,
effortlessly.
It was
that fight lasted like less than 20 seconds.
It was a badass fight to see.
Well, he landed like 2 punches, and Thanos
no, because he threw in some good shots, and then Thanos was like, "Nah, I'm done with this," and he whooped his ass.
Kicked his ass.
So after that ship was destroyed, he was gonna kill Thor, and he told Loki basically, "You want me to kill your brother? Or you want to give me the gem?" And because Loki, of course, was like, "I don't have the gem,"
Mm-hmm.
So he was actually killing Thor.
So he was like, "Oh, you can kill him. I don't care."
And then he actually started to kill him. Loki kind of show how much he truly loves Thor because he's like, "No, I'll give it to you, please."
But he gives him the gem, but he tries to backstab him, but it fails because Thanos knows he's gonna do that. So that's why he fucking breaks his neck in front of Thor while Thor is like held down. Which, by the way, like the Black Widow was pretty cool. Like some of them were kind of whatever because they didn't do anything. But that one,
the spells was amazing.
What was his fucking name?
He was awesome. He was my favorite one.
He was really cool because he was the most dangerous one.
The thing is about this movie, it kept jumping around. It'd be in space, then it would go to Earth and space, and then Earth. Like, you know what I mean? Because once Thor met up with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, but he was floating around in space, and and then like the Guardians are responding to the distress signal that they sent out, the Asgardians. So by the time they get there, the ship had already been blown up, and everybody's floating around. Hold on.
Yeah.
So and then they get Thor, obviously, like you see in the trailer, he lands on the windshield, and they pull him in. And at that point, they all get to know each other. The Thor and Star-Lord, their way they got along was amazing. I loved it. It was hilarious. And I'm excited to watch that part again because so many people were laughing and into it. You can't really give us a lot of lines, but that part was awesome. Just like Star-Lord was so jealous of Thor. He's like, yeah, that ugly guy.
Heimdall, is that his name? The fucking from Thor, the guy who
I guess so. Heimdall.
I don't know, yeah, but
he's the one that saved the Hulk.
While after he got his ass kicked from Thanos, he used the last of his power to send Hulk back to Earth to warn them.
Yeah,
and he just fucking sent it. So that's how Hulk ends up in Doctor
Strange.
So
once Thor gets with the Guardians, that Thor tells the guys, like the Guardians, like, I need to create a new weapon. I need to go to this certain place, which I can't remember the name of the planet.
But it's where they formed Forge Mjolnir. So he wants to make it like another
he needed to make another weapon to kill Thanos.
Yeah.
So
which actually
was, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot split up because Star-Lord was like, no, he's gonna go to
nowhere to get the last gem from the Collector.
So they split up
to go check the Collector and get the
weapon. And then in a Star-Lord, Gamora, and Drax, and what's the other one's name? The bug, the little bug,
Mantis.
So what? They go to nowhere.
So they did that, and while that was all happening with them, back on Earth, New York was invaded by the sorcerer guy and the big dude.
Yeah, he was fighting Doctor Strange
and Iron Man and
Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man, yeah.
And then when they're fighting, they basically kidnapped Doctor Strange because he had the gem.
And they only needed the gem, yeah.
So they just took him on their ship, and then Tony got on the ship
with Spider-Man.
And the way Spider-Man got his Iron Spidey suit was awesome because basically he was on the ship as it was going into space, and Tony called like in base release so and so suit.
Yeah.
I forget what he said, but you see this suit fly up, and as Peter's on the ship, and he's like kind of starting to pass out, going to space, like he falls off, and the suit just sticks on his back, and it starts forming around him, and that was the Iron Spider suit. So, but Tony tells Peter like, "Hey, go back to Earth,"
yeah. And then he ends up just going.
He makes a parachute come out, and he just pulls him off.
But then he just jumps back on.
But Peter ends up getting stuck to the back, like he kind of stuck himself on there with webs, and he ended up kind of just hiding onto the ship, sneaking onto the ship, which ended up helping them. And so that storyline was going on around the same time. And on Earth, there was another storyline going on with Vision and Scarlet Witch.
They were having like a little romantic getaway thing.
Yeah, they were happy.
And then the fucking other two
were Scotland for like a while.
Yeah, and the other two in the Black Order found them, and they tried to kill Vision. That's where they started fighting.
And the only one that knew where Vision was Captain America. Because there was a part once they started kind of whooping their ass and almost got Vision's jam. Captain America comes out
Falcon
with Falcon,
Black Widow,
and
they kind of saved them.
Yeah, they totally saved them, and they're like, "Well, what the fuck was that all about?"
Yeah,
and
so they retreat to go back to get reinforcements.
Well, their plan was, we need to remove the gem from Vision's head, but there's a way to do so safely. So,
that was after the Black Order couldn't get it, so they left to get reinforcements. So they come back for Vision because they couldn't get it that time.
Yeah, that's true. And then after they got him, they went to Wakanda to remove the gem from Vision. Mm-hmm. And as that's going on,
they come back with reinforcements.
At this point, it bounces around like a Pulp Fiction movie. So many different things are going around at the same time that by the time they go to Wakanda, they come back to Wakanda and they see they're trying to remove the gem from Vision's head. Thanos already collected 3 or 4 gems at this point. No, the Vision one was the last gem he got, so he had 5 gems at this point.
He had and that was at the end though. At this point.
No, but I'm saying
he got the gem from Loki, and then he got the one from the Collector. Those are the first.
Those were the first ones, but he already had one, so that was 3. Then he got the one
from Doctor Strange.
4,
and then the one from Vision.
No, and then Gamora. Then he got the Soul Gem for Gamora.
No, Soul Gem, and then Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Soul Gem, and then Doctor Strange, which was 5, and then they actually destroyed the what was it, the mind gem that Vision had.
Their plan was to destroy the mind gem so he could never get it.
Well, they did.
And they did, but then he just fucking got the time gem from Doctor Strange and then got it back.
So he just reversed it and put it back together, and that's how he got all 6 gems. And after he collected all 6 gems, all fucking hell had broken loose already, and he snaps his fingers and
no. He got all 6 gems, and everyone was like, "Oh shit!" Because he's starts surging with power and shit. Yeah. And Thor comes out of nowhere with Stormbreaker, the weapon he actually ends up forging.
Puts it through his chest.
And then Thanos says, "You should have aimed for my head." And he snaps his fingers, and that's when everyone just fucking starts vanishing. And it cuts to a
scene where Thanos is on a different reality, Like he's just on this weird like reality where it's just him and Gamora, but baby Gamora, like a little young girl. Yeah. And like Thanos is crying, and she's like, little girl Gamora, looks at him and she's like, "What did it cost?" No, she said, "Did you do it?" He says, "Yeah." And then she said, "What did it cost?" And he says, "Everything."
Everything.
But he was like crying. So
it was cool because you saw that like he
Gamora.
Was a bad guy. Yeah, he loved Gamora, but he did it because he felt like he was the only one that could do it. Like he genuinely wanted to balance the universe, which was like.
That's because he says that there's not enough. So there's finite.
There's not enough resources.
Yeah, there's finite resources. So if we eliminate half the people,
that can,
if we eliminate half of the universe, then the other half that's left will strive and they'll live in paradise. He
pretty much wants to manage the universe to like kind of maintain it.
Kind of like Bill Burr. Like Bill Burr says, you get rid of half the population.
That's a great analogy. Yeah, compare Bill Burr to
so you remove half the population, the rest of us will be happy as shit. Like, because it's true. Like basically, Thanos and Bill Burr think alike.
I know, seriously. He goes on about.
He says it'll create paradise.
I can snap and they'll just cease to exist. There won't be pain. They'll just be gone.
So yeah, he said, what did he say? Like, I'd be merciful.
He'd be merciful. I think like that's showing mercy. So he said he gives out his whole plan each time to talk about it with like Gamora and all them.
Oh, so amazing.
And oh my god! So now we can actually start talking about like the fucking fight scenes. Holy shit! Every scene against him, they always make it seem like he's pinned against the wall.
Spider-Man had the glove off him by the fingertips. Spider-Man pulled the glove off to the point
Star-Lord
where he had the fingertips.
Yeah.
And then
Star-Lord fucked it up.
Then Star-Lord discovered that Gamora was dead.
And he just...
Mantis was on Thanos' head. So, and, she was spaced out. Tony and Peter were trying to rip the glove off. Doctor Strange was holding the other hand. He was holding him down.
They set up a plan to get him, yeah.
Yeah, and then Star-Lord comes out.
No. Mantis was on him.
I know.
Keeping him, yes.
I said that. Yeah. And then after, so we got Doctor Strange pulling him down, Peter and Tony pulling the glove off, Mantis on his head keeping him out of it, and then Star-Lord comes out. And where was Drax?
Drax was holding him down too. He was helping.
Yeah, that's right. Drax was holding like a something or was tied around him. He was holding him down too. And then Quinn comes out. Quill comes out, and he's like, "Where's Gamora? Where's Gamora?"
And no, because he's Mantis starts talking about what he's feeling because Nebula's asking, and he talks about because he's asking where's Gamora, and she talks about how he's feeling he's mourning, he's feeling remorse, yeah. And then that's when Nebula pieces together like shit, like because she knew the Soul Stone thing, like he killed her.
Yeah, she knew that was the only way to get it.
And then that's when Star-Lord's like that can't be fucking true. Like, are you serious?
So he loses his shit.
Yeah, so he loses his shit. And while Mantis is keeping himself, dude, he fucking punches him, which like brings him back to consciousness.
Yeah, he basically took him out of
fucking Spidey was pulling out the gauntlet.
It was like if this is the end of the glove, it was like right here. At his fingertips,
just pulls it back,
and then he just grabs it at the fingertips, and he pulls it. Yeah, and he pulls it fucking back on, and all hell broke loose after that. That was probably my favorite one. That was kind of closer to the comics
because they actually managed to use everything against him.
It was awesome.
And almost because he only had 3 gems at that point.
By the way, Tony's fucking nanosuit is the shit.
It's cool.
That was awesome. Easily the best suit he's ever had.
He had the reality, the space, and the what else did he have?
The soul
and the power gem. He had the reality, space, and power gem at that point. So he didn't have the time or the soul.
No, he did.
Or the mind gem.
Gamora was already dead.
Oh, he did have the soul.
Yeah.
So he didn't have the time in the mind gem.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So they... Yeah, okay. That's something that did piss me off, though, I will say.
They use 1 gem at a time?
No, not that. Doctor Strange never fucking used the time gem against him. Not once. And that pissed me off.
The only time he used it was to look in the future.
To see, like,
what the outcomes are. And they asked him how many... No. He's like in a spell, and they're like, "Have you ever seen him do this before?" And he's like, his head's doing some crazy shit.
And
And then like he comes out of it, and they're like, "What were you doing? Like, what was going on?" He's like, I was in the future trying to see how many different outcomes I saw. And they're like, "Well, how many did you check?" He's like, "What, 14 million or something?"
How
many and then Tony asks him, "Well, how many did we win in all those?"
1.
He's a 1.
So pretty much like we have 1 in like a 10 million chance of winning.
Yeah.
But then later on in the fight scene, after like they fucking lose and everyone starts vanishing, Doctor Strange tells Tony like there was no chance. Like we had no chance of beating him. Pretty much. That's what he was telling him. Like in every like possibility we lost.
And you know what? The way I took it as like, I feel like Doctor Strange saw that there was one time they won, and he probably figured like shit. In this one, he had to have that gem. He had to have the time gem.
No,
so maybe that's why
not,
he gave
that's
it up.
not what. No.
Oh, you know what's kind of cool too?
That's not what I'm saying.
Doctor Strange tells. Wait, hold on. Let me say this real quick.
You didn't get what I'm saying.
Tony tells. I mean, Doctor Strange tells Tony, like, if it comes down to it, and Thanos, tries to take the gem from me, and it's either going to cost you or Peter's life, I'm saving the gem. Like, I don't care if you guys die.
And then he used it to save.
But then and then it cut flash forward or whatever the fuck you say. Tony's about to get killed, and that's the line you see in the trailer where Thanos is like, "I hope they remember you." It was funny because Thanos actually knew who Tony was, Tony Stark, which I kind of feel that the people who made the movie kind of threw that in there as a shout out to the original appearance of Thanos, because Thanos appeared originally in the Iron Man comic book. So I kind of feel like that's why they did that.
I think that is a shout out, but I think there's more to that than we think. There has to be a reason behind that.
Well, maybe because
he even said we were both cursed with knowledge, like something like that.
Yeah,
and he's the one that haunted with. He was the one haunted with visions.
Remember, Tony also said, like, I've been for the last 6 years, I've felt a connection with Thanos. Yeah. So many good things. That's what I'm saying. So many things to talk about.
What I was saying that you didn't say is that you said that Doctor Strange said that the only foreseeable way we win is by getting him. He said at the end.
No, that was my theory, though. That was just my theory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said at the end there was no chance we won because every possibility we lose.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah. I mean, me saying that is just speculating as a fan.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
like, I feel like he saw, that maybe, reality. Yeah, he was like, maybe, fuck, because that one time we won, he had my gem. Maybe I should just give it to him.
Kind of like the actual Infinity War.
That's just me kind of.
Or he had the gun and he, like, his own ego fucking killed him. Well, not killed him, but made him lose. Because he became the universe.
No, it wasn't Eos.
No, ego. His own
ego.
Yeah, not Eos. No. No. His own ego is what got him killed because he became the universe, became all-knowing, and his fucking body was floating, and that's when they took it. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe you were right that giving him the time stone could be like, that could be a theory, though. That could have been the way that they win.
Yeah, it's just us speculating as fans.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I don't know, though. That's...
The one thing I was kind of surprised is when they showed Howard the Duck and he had the power gem. I didn't see that coming, right?
Yeah.
That didn't happen. That's bullshit.
Or when Deadpool came in.
Then Deadpool came out at the end credits. It's like, wow, that Thanos guy's a dick.
Yeah, what an asshole, right?
There's no way he's going to be Cable. Which, by the way, Deadpool's going to be amazing. Anyways, I don't know what else to talk about. I loved the movie. Yeah, it was a motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what else to talk about. I loved the movie. I'm dying to watch it again. If you're a fan of the Infinity Gauntlet comics, I think you'll love this movie. They really kind of do it justice. There's even a scene where he turns Drax into blocks, the way in the comic book he turns Nova into blocks, which is fucking awesome. Anyways, it's so many good things to talk about.
He does so much shit with the powers that's insane.
They do a lot. They do some stuff that they do in the comics, which I liked.
Yeah.
But even if you haven't read the Infinity Gauntlet, and you just follow the MCU movie universe, I still think this movie's fucking epic. I think you're gonna love it. I think it delivers. Honestly, it totally delivers.
Even though we're spoiling it right now, our spoilers don't do it justice. There's so much shit that happens.
You're totally cut off. Move back more.
Yeah. There's so much shit that happens that we just like.
There's too much to talk about.
There's too much to talk about. Like
as much as
would be like an hour. Yeah.
As much as we've said already,
you guys
I feel like we've barely scraped the surface.
Yeah, these spoilers, like they're the main spoilers, but there's so much more like to it.
It's just fucking amazing. It was epic.
I want to see it again right now.
I would so go see it again right now.
Yeah, but we can't. It's sold out.
It's way sold out.
Yes.
Way sold out.
We had to sit all the way in the fucking back because it was the only.
Well, I picked those seats. I wanted,
but they're good.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyway, I loved it. I'm excited to watch it again, and I feel like it delivered. I feel like it delivered.
Totally worth it.
It was fucking dark as shit. It was just the tone dark. At the end. It was like, whoa, everybody fucking died.
Usually, like Marvel movies are always like, oh, we win in the end. Like, they're gonna win. This is a total fucking
totally different than anything else you've ever seen.
It's super dark, and it's like, holy shit! Like it leaves you bummed at the end because it kind of ends like towards like right when everyone's dying, and like fuck, like that's it.
Yeah, like him too, her, him,
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What is the sequel?
So anyways,
I know it's fuck.
It's awesome. I recommend watching it. I loved it. I think it delivered. As a fan of the Infinity Gauntlet and MCU and all that, I loved it. I think story-wise it was awesome. It was the build-up for all these years from all these movies. It just paid off. I feel like they did a fucking awesome job. I feel like they knocked it out of the park, and I can't wait to see the next one. I'm gonna watch this one so many more times, and the next one's just, oh my god, it's gonna be fucking epic. Anyways.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's...
Oh, highly recommend. Highly recommend. Yeah.
All right, so...
So good.
We'll end on that note.
Yes.
Watch it. It's awesome.
Watch it.
I don't feel like you'll be disappointed.
Oh, no. I mean, you'll be sad, but you won't be disappointed. Yeah. Loved it. Loved the movie.
So,
Can't wait to see it again.
Avengers Infinity War. Watch it. It's awesome.
That is all for me.
That is all. That is all for me.
Yes.